Hi everyone, this is Dan, and this is Lone Wolf and Cub, Volume 1, The Assassin's Road, by Kazuo Koike and Goseki Kojima. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Very interesting, by the way. This cover, believe it or not, is by Frank Miller. Really interesting how that ended up happening. You also got a little nice little side back word. I didn't know Frank Miller was a big fan of Lone Wolf and Cub. Anyhow, this is a very famous manga, to say. Very, very old. One of the best. One of the one of the most influential manga too out there, and a lot of great mangaka got started from Koike and Goseki Kojima's efforts, like Rumiko Takahashi from the Inuyasha book that I did a review on a while back. Anyhow, if you ever wanted to just read manga in like its truest, purest form, just something about Japanese samurai, this is the ultimate samurai book, in my opinion. This is the book you want to read if you want to just get into some Ginsu action. This is the best freaking book ever. Anyhow, the actual story, Assassin's Road, is the last one in this book. So, uh, flip your expectations there, right? So it's a kind of a beginning origin story of the two main characters, Lone Wolf and Cub. In this case, Ogami Ito and Daigoro, his son. They go walking around. They see some kids singing a really interesting rhyme here as they're playing with a ball, and the ball flashbacks to when they started this journey. And so in this case, Ogami is kind of talking or to his son, and is giving his son a choice here because he's decided that he is going to defy the shogun, which pretty much is insta death in feudal Japan, and he gives him a choice: the sword or the ball. If he chooses the sword, he'll join his father on this crazy ass quest, of vengeance. And if he chooses the ball, then Ogami will kill his son and send him to go be with his mother. I don't know if the kid's rather conscious, but he chooses the sword. And an interesting sort of, this is such a Japanese story, by the way, in that the value is on honor so much, and it almost is somewhat inhuman. There, a lot of the stories I remember in Lone Wolf can cover are almost inhumane in a way, and so the world is so different. And this quote by Frank Miller at the end is actually very, very much true, that this is so ingrained in Japanese culture. Just the whole concept of honor and and duty, right? So again, assassin with child, and then telling his son, "You've chosen your destiny. You're coming with me." So the shogun's representatives come up, and he pretty much declares him, "You've insulted the shogun, ergo you will commit seppuku and kill yourself along with your son." Happy that you're wearing white. If you usually in feudal Japan, you wear white when you're about ready to die. But he kind of turns it on. And it's like he's not wearing white because of that. He's wearing white because he's been reborn, and he'll begin his path down Mef- uh, Mefumado. This term right here, just like a path to hell. And he begins, and he's ready to fight his way out. And the shogun's representatives are like, "Are you freaking crazy?" Then all these swordsmen show up, and he's looking at them, are like, "Are you guys serious? You're not gonna freaking take me out. I'm the freaking shogun's executioner." So a couple guys challenge him, and he just freaking crushes them. He shatters their swords and kills them, just like that. And then on his way out to escape, because nobody wants to fight him, he gets met by this the primary antagonist of the entire series, which is Lord Yagyu, right here. and he pretty much tells him, kill yourself like a man, because in Japan committing seppuku is honorable. Kill yourself like a man. It's like, and he's like, go below yourself. It's like, you can't freaking face us. We're you can't break the sword walls of the Yagyu clan. He kind of looks at it like, all right, let's go. He's already showing. This is where he takes off his dress, and he shows the crest of the shogun, right? And this is where it gets so interesting, right? This is such a Japanese thing. They're so stunned by him using the shogun's crest on his kimono that they literally won't fight him here because they don't want to bring dishonor to the shogun in his symbol. So Lord Yagyu literally instead challenges him to a duel, right? Without this, that way they don't sully this kimono, and he accepts the duel, and you get some really nice line work right here. All of almost all of manga is always just black and white ink. Very very few times do you see coloring in manga. Very very rare. So here we get so is it Koike or Kazuo is very famous for doing a ton of research, getting all the details of just the history of Japan in this thing right, and it gives you kind of the background of it, and it explains the three main powers of the shogun, the Oniwaban being the ninjas, the assassins, the Yagyu, which is what this guy's a part of, and then the shogun's executioner, the Kaishaku Shakunin, which is what Ogami Ito was a part of. And here they have the duel with the representative from the Yagyu clan for his chance to escape, and their chance to save the shogun's honor. Very fascinating duel. So the assassin's guy has the sun behind him. He has the advantage. I have the high ground. But Ogami turns it against him and has his son wear a mirror on his head and freaking stuns him and gets the chance to kill him and escapes. Pretty cool right here. And then you get off on their stories. By the way, the adventure stories are all self-contained, and they're all freaking awesome. There's also an ungodly amount of nudity and sex in this series. And well, I can definitely show it on BitChute. In this case, I'm not going to go over those particular stories in detail. All you need to know is, if you've never read Lone Wolf and Cub, it is absolutely worth reading over. Even if you're not a manga person, just because, well, at least in my opinion, if you're going to read something Japanese, you really should start with the classics, in my opinion. Because they have such a, it's the same thing with Fist of the North Star. Like, so much of shonen, is heavily influenced by that series, as well as Lone Wolf and Cub being the primary influencer for seinen manga. But yeah, I highly recommend Lone Wolf and Cub. I think you can get this a lot cheaper than what this guy went for. How much did this cost? Well, this is really old, but seriously, you don't even have the price for it? You guys fucking suck. Whatever. Anyway, I'll leave a link down below for ways to get this guide. Highly recommend it. Anyhow, if you like the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. If you have any comments about Lone Wolf and Cub, leave them down below, and I will see you next time.